We're talking today with Jason Premo. Jason is president and co-owner of ADEX Machining, a precision machining business in Greenville, South Carolina. Jason, you've just joined chief executive boards in the recent past, is that right?
Yes, I have, just this past quarter.
Excellent. And just finished up your first summit. What's your perspective of a chief executive board summit in comparison with, say, a local board meeting?
Oh, I mean, I really enjoy it. It's good to get other perspectives, especially across the country, especially in these difficult economic times. It's interesting to see what other business owners are doing with their businesses to mitigate risk. What are they doing from a sales perspective? How are they? What steps are they taking to improve their business? As a small business owner, oftentimes we're alone in the world, so it's nice to have a forum to benchmark with other people that are going through exactly the same things.
You like the idea of having a group of other, specifically business owners and CEOs that
Yes.
you can bounce ideas off?
Yes, especially very similar to me. It's difficult to have some of the conversations with friends that might not be in the same circumstances, and we even have a board of advisors, and we benefit from them greatly. But they don't necessarily have the same perspectives as a smaller entrepreneur and business owner. So it's kind of a rare and unique opportunity to get input from people, again, that are going through the same things, yet aren't invested in my company. So they may be a little bit more willing to share a very honest perspective with you than somebody who's inside intimately in your business.
You use the term honest.
Oh, I mean, very candidly, yes. It's not about positioning. They've got no vested interest in your business. They share common values, though, with you. They're here to learn and to share ideas and to help make each other's businesses better. So that's the one thing we share in common. So rather than worrying about your perception of them or how you might relate to them, you're not working with them from day to day. You may only see them once every quarter or 6 months, maybe even a year, maybe never again. So again, that's a unique opportunity to get somebody's input in a very honest way, and I have found that people are more than willing to share their perspectives, their experiences with you, to also help you be honest with yourself, where a friend or close business associate or a director at your company may not give you that kind of candid input because they know they've got to see you on a daily basis or around town. So it's again, you get a little different feedback.
People sometimes tell me, people who are considering but perhaps haven't convinced themselves yet that they need a group like this, that this is just too much time. This, 4 meetings locally a year and a couple of national summits a year. How would you respond to such a person?
That's a good question. It's actually it should force you to really take a look at how you're running your business. If you can't afford to take a few hours out of your day once a quarter to get extremely valuable input, then you really need to question, are you effectively running your business the best way possible? Are you working too much in the business or on the business? That term's used quite a lot. There's an ROI to everything. It's a financial investment, but most of the time your time is the most valuable thing you have as an entrepreneur. So it's ROI. If you get one good idea from a group, and typically you'll walk away with 10, that one good idea, or possibly up to 10 or more, that can make a dramatic difference in your personal life, because there's a lot more than just business that we talk about, but in your personal life, professional life, and directly in your business. It's
perhaps making or saving you several days' time or several years' dues expense.
Yeah, it's the problem that we have as an entrepreneur. We're typically very hands-on. We handle a lot of tasks. We wear a lot of hats. It's very easy to lose sight of things because we're so wrapped up in our business. We may not see things that are right in front of us. And if you're not taking the time to get other people other people's feedback and input, to get other people to observe what's happening, you may miss some pretty big opportunities.
Jason, your business is doing well. You've had explosive growth. You're making money. Your employees are happy. Your turnover's down. Why is it you need ideas and input and perspective outside the business? Seems like things are going just fine.
The analogy I use is, when did Noah build the ark? Before it rained. So the time to improve your business, the time to put good ideas at work, the time to identify improvements is not when times are tough and your back is against the wall and you're in a race just to survive. The time to make improvements and to get other people involved is when things are good, because you have the luxury of time to listen to ideas, to put things at work. So now you should be working 5 times as hard on the business when times are good. And I think that you hear this consistently from a lot of other people here.
Jason, that's really good advice. We appreciate your time today. We're talking with Jason Premo of ADEX Machining Technologies in Greenville, South Carolina. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Terry.